Alright, sup guys? My mom just bought this little microphone for me, so I'll be holding this from now on. Alright, so today we're gonna learn a little something different. We're gonna learn about something called we're gonna learn about something called the European Gold Age, or never mind. It's not Gold Age, but probably it's called the European Age of Exploration. So the age of European age of exploration was a series of travels around the world to increase trade and even find the Northwest Passage, which was believed to be an easier way to get to Asia, because of course back then Europe traded with Asia, but had to go all the way through Africa, which was a extremely hard task, and it was time and money consuming. So one of the first men was Christopher Columbus of Spain. We all know him, right? So he sails all the way. And instead of finding India, which is where they were trading, they find instead a new place. He landed on the Caribbean islands, and they called it New India because, of course, it was different from what he could see. And eventually, they realized that it wasn't India, though it was a new continent. And of course, they just discovered it, so they exploit like almost immediately, right? So a lot of men also attempted to find the Northwest Passage. Some European men even do crazy things. Like there was a man to first ever touch Brazil. There's a man who did a circumference of the world. They did a lot of crazy things during this exploration age, and I can respect that. It was for a good cause. And even the Chinese, all right, the Chinese, they had a advanced fleet to go all the way to America. And if they had reached America first, it would have been much different. It would have been part of Asia. I mean, it would have been part of China, but luckily it might still have a revolution. But of course, it would be on the east side instead of the west coast. So of course, history might be different, but of course that didn't happen, so we can't possibly know. So Christopher Columbus, and they make maps of the New World, or just North and South Asia, and they have many miscalculations. First, there was the island of California, an island separated from the entire continent, which is, we all know, is wrong because California is part of the United States and is entirely underground. And even occasionally, they messed up the maps and even called the people there New Indians. Like, no joke, New Indians. Yeah, just don't mind that. That was just my father, cause my grandpa's here. He needs medication, so I'm just sorry. Just excuse my father, please. So they called them New Indians, and then they found many new things. They found new spices, new food. They even got horses. Of course, finding new places means being introduced to new diseases as well, which I will talk about in the next video, which will focus on our most dangerous virus back then, smallpox. So, yeah, thanks for listening to what I've had to say. I hope this video was of use to you, and I'll see you next time.